Hi guys, we want to solve for x and y in x, y equals 48 and x plus y equals 2. Let's say solution. The first we have is xy equals 48. Let's say this is equation 1. And we have x plus y equals 2. Let's say this equation 2. So from here, we can say from equation 2, we can make x the subject of the formula so that we have x equals 2 minus y. So let's number this equation 3. So now we substitute this 3 into our equation 1. So meaning we have 2 minus y. So this is x, right? 2 minus y times y equals 48, right? So then we use this y to multiply out these brackets. We have 2 times y, we have 2y minus y times y, we have y square equals 48. So then we can transfer this 48 to this side so that we have 2y minus y square minus 48 equals 0. So here we want to make y square as our first term. So then we can easily multiply both sides by minus 1. So we have minus 1 multiplied by 2y minus y square minus 48 equals minus 1 times 0. Alright. So from here, let's multiply out minus 1 times 2y. So we have minus 2y. Then minus 1 times minus y square, that is y square plus y square plus 48 equals 0. So we can arrange now. We have y square minus 2y plus 48 equals 0. Guys, if you look at this, you will see that this is a quadratic equation. Alright, so we have to solve this quadratically. If you compare this with the general expression of quadratic equation, so ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, you see that our a coefficient of y squared is 1, b our coefficient of y is minus 2, and our c, which is our constant, is 48. Alright, so from the quadratic formula we have y equals minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So we now substitute these values into this formula. So we have y equals minus minus 2 minus times minus 2 plus or minus square root of minus 2 square minus 4 times 1 times 48. Alright, this divided by 2 times 1. So we have y equals minus times minus 2, so that is 2 plus or minus square root of minus 2 square will give us 4, minus 4 times 1 minus 4 times 48, that is minus 192, divided by 1 times 2, we have 2. So then we have y equals 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 192 will give us minus 188 divided by 2. So then we have y equals 2 plus or minus. Let's do something interesting here. So we'll have square root of 188 times square root of minus 1 divided by 2. But guys, let's recall that I, which is iota, equals square root of minus 1, right? Okay, so let's not forget this is where we are. All right, so now we will have our y to be equals 2 plus or minus. This 188, we could express it as 4 times 47, all right, times, don't forget our square root of minus 1 is iota I, so divided by 2. So from here, we will have y to be equals 2 plus or minus. We can distribute this square root to both 4 and 47. We have square root of 4 times square root of 47 times I divided by 2. So then we have y to be equals 2 plus or minus square root of 4 is 2. So we have 2 root 47I divided by 2. All right. Now we can see that we have a common factor here, which is 2, 2 here, 2 here. We can factorize 2 out. So we have y equals 2. What will be left here? 1 plus or minus square root of 47 I divided by 2. So we have this 2 cancel this 2. So we have y equals 1 plus or minus square root of 47I. All right. But these are y, right? To obtain our x, we should recall from equation 3. We call equation 3. So we says x equals 2 minus y, right? So let's substitute this y into this. So we'll have x equals 2 minus 1 plus or minus square root of 47I. Guys, we are going to do something interesting here. We have x equals, we are going to use this minus to expand this. So we have 2 minus times plus 1. We have minus 1. So we now have minus times plus or minus. So what this will effect here is that it will interchange this sign. So if you have something plus here before and you multiply it by minus, it will be minus. This is minus, minus times minus, that is plus, right? So square root of 47I. So therefore, we will have x to be equals, if you look at this, we will have 2 minus 1, that is 1, right? So but plus or minus square root of 47I is still the same as plus or minus square root of 47I. So these are value of x. Therefore, our x is equals to 1 plus or minus square root of 47I, and our y is equals 1 plus or minus square root of 47I. So this is our answer. You can actually verify this using our original equations. So kindly verify and tell me if this value of x and y satisfy the given equation. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Can you like and leave a comment, and don't forget to share with your friends and network. Do also subscribe to my channel to stay updated on my next video. Bye.